Thanks for joining. Joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Morant outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. Well, what sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Morant, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Embiid. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And the shot goes in.
A tremendous defensive rebounder. Harris getting it done at the offensive end that time.
To the paint. And Smith with the stuff.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
David, thank you as always. Greg, we'll see if they can come out and disrupt the other team's offensive floor.
Well, and to do that, it takes a concerted effort by all 5 guys. You can't afford breakdowns defensively.
Setting an aggressive physical tone early at the defensive end sounds like the right way to go.
And Philadelphia has possession. To the inside.
If you're the defense, that can't happen. Tucker got ideal positioning inside.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Taking 2 shots. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Philadelphia.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And the rejection by Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Here's Embiid.
This is Adams calling cards, making his presence felt defensively.
The three from Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Intercepted. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Pass to Embiid. And Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Five to shoot. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 3. Pass to Adams. Out left to the wing. No good. That would have tied it. And here are the 76ers now. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Maxey. And it's blocked. Pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Pass to Adams. And that one is stuffed right through.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Embiid with it. And the rejection by Smith. And he gets it back. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And he jams it with authority.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now here's Embiid. Following the miss by Jabari Smith.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Stolen by Tucker. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Payne for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp 3-point shot.
Embiid, no good. Inside.
Oh, did you see that?
And an out-of-this-world reverse jam. Woo.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Out to the wing. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And he's going to get whipped. Whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Timeout called the 76ers. And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 1. And the shot goes in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Wall. Lets the 3 fly. And no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harden draws the double. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now, here is Harden. And Clark over to help. It's deflected. Pass to Kennard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Pass to Harden. 2 on the clock. That's tipped. It's a tie game in Memphis. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game for the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his third season, Smitty, in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Ware. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Memphis moving it around. Kennard on the wing. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually you win that possession.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angle, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
Timeout call, the 76ers. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. To the left wing. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And the D was there, but it just wasn't good enough. Not against an athlete like this guy.
You're so right, Ray. The defense needs to be more than just there. I mean, it has to be perfect.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
And that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, Wall. In the corner, Smith with it. Lets it go from deep. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off. Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
From downtown, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. On the wing, Harris. Outside, Boozer. And Boozer throws it down.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Pass to Smith. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Misses the three. Wall looking it over. And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Now now. Here's Wall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Boozer trying to get open.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Good on the bucket. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Kennard got himself on the board with 3 there. Maxey in the corner. Pass to Embiid. No good. Shot missing. Smith with the defensive effort. It's a close game here in Memphis. No one near him. It's good. He has 5.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
That one falls. And the 76ers lead by 3.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
All with it. Now defended by Embiid. Kennard for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Maxey attacking. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Embiid. It's Clark with the rebound. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one drops.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Maxey. They get it back. 4 seconds left. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The 76ers leading by 5. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
And that one misses. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
Pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Smith. Out of bounds will be 76ers ball.
Philadelphia's ball.
The 76ers lead. And here's Embiid, covered by Smith. And they double up Embiid. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Embiid got the lead up to 8 now for Philadelphia. 3-pointer. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow. And Embiid with the block. To the wing on the left. Here's McDaniels. Harden draws the double. Here's Embiid. Excellent defense there from Smith.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
No good that time. Good D by Boozer. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Here's Maxey. Off on the layup. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that John Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps up in his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And he comes up with the deuce. Morant's got 7.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Pass to McDaniels. Now, here is Harden. Outside, Maxey. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Screen by Smith. Here's Morant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Pass to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Harden. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Well, James Harden's still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Good on the second free throw. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Here's Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's 11 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. over to the wing. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. He's got 22.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's the three. And they get it back. From deep, Harden trains the three-pointer. Harden's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
And the slam dunk by Wall.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Here's Harden. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup. Harden's got 15 points.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
From outside the arc. That one's not going to go. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul.
14.
Here's Harris. Off the inbound pass. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 16.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. He's looking for Tucker and finds him.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And it's Tobias Harris with the three. Harris has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well-conceived play. The pass is right on time. Tobias catches in rhythm. Difficult set to defend.
The 76ers leading by 15. On the wing, Milton. Another three for Philadelphia.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And it's Smith missing. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Harris from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And that's a nice assist from Wall. Scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. And here's Harris from the arc. From deep.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and hot motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
And so it's Philadelphia.
82.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. And Adams sends it back. Morant surveying the D. And now Philadelphia on the break. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton. Memphis with the ball. It's a 16-point game.
And I gotta say, so surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Milton. And Adams sends it back. And he recovers it. Payne for three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
A phenomenal defensive talent. Steven Adams knows how to position himself to steal the ball.
Has to wear. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
They got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Timeout called the 76ers. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. To the wing right side. In the corner, it's Payne. Down low. Out to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Here's Embiid. And it's Boozer atop the key. And the dunk by Boozer.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Morant left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. That free throw missing. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. So that being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Maxey in the corner. And Adams sends it back. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned them into a powerhouse.
Pass to Boozer. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Boozer's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Morant. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that. If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Here's Maxey. He can't hit that time. And it's Memphis the other way. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Another day, another dime. Ja Morant has that pass-first mentality, keeping his teammates involved.
They get it again. Boozer. And he drops it in from the low post. Boozer's got 9 points in the quarter.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Al Harden. Here's Maxey. The three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Smith outside to take the lead. Out to Morant. On the wing, Bane. Second chance effort. Here's Smith. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. Smith's got 22.
Unselfish score. If his shot isn't there, Bang will move the ball.
Embiid inside. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And most bigs you want to see at the foul line. However, Embiid is not one of them.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Here's Maxey. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
An exciting player with a bright future. Morant knows he has to come up big when needed.
Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 2-point ball game.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Kicks it out to Harden. 6-second difference between shot and gameplay. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
You'd think Adams is a smart target for a foul, but he might just surprise you. Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there now.